kill us every day, for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Who be that? I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat jealous. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel more. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice.
Kiwe wesu garani anya nine oria nine nke pụrịta kwasa mmadụ dị ndụ n'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye na-agwọ ọrịa anyị wee na-akpọkụ gị onwe gị bụ simile nke ndị agha ka igwe mere anyị ebere ka akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka ude nke anyị na-asụ wee bịa n'iru gị ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee guzosi ike ka anyị wee n'ikpete maazị nye ha sọgotụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi mara n'ebighị ebi ise mma mmadụ gị Chineke.
What's that Martin? We're not fighting each other. We know where we're going. We're going to get Biafra. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better because it will come far more quicker. I can assure you. If Biafra is fighting for you, no one will touch your property. If you're fighting alone, you're bound to lose it. So Biafra is the best. We will become the 16th member country of ECOWAS. If Nigeria doesn't release those properties, then we'll take them to court and we'll get them back. Even twice the value. The Jews had investments all over the world. Most of the priceless artifacts and paintings belong to many families in Germany. It was stolen by the Nazi party. Do you know that? Eventually they got everything back with compensation on top of it. That's what we're going to do. If you touch our investments, we'll come back for you, and we'll know where we can get it from. So there is nothing for anyone to worry about. It's only if I'm not stopping you from being a Nigerian. If you are born on the streets of Lagos and you want to be a Lagosian and your name is Adamma, oh well and good. There's no problem.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening program. I appreciate everyone that has connected wherever you are connected from. I thank you for being part of the program. Like and share to other platforms, share to family and friends, share to those who are close to you. Reach out to everyone so that they can join us on this evening section. I welcome my beloved sister, MAZI Akere TV. Thank you so much, MAZI. I appreciate you for your constant support and being here with me all the time. I appreciate you, my sister, MAZI. Uzoma Osuji. Is that Osuji or Oruji? Uzoma Oruji. Thank you so much, Uzoma. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate everyone that has joined us on this very evening section, wherever you are joining from. Please, as you join the program, don't forget to click like, give a thumbs up to the program, and you share. Share the program on your WhatsApp group, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is close to you. If there is somebody you feel that needs our message, share to them. You can equally share to our enemies, share to them so that they can know that we are alive and we are waxing strong and we are not giving up. So anyone you can be able to reach out to, do not fail to reach out to them. We have come once again this very evening. Remember, our evening program is 1 hour, and after 1 hour, we are done for the day. So we are going to hit it running as quick as possible. For those who are joining us for the very first time, or those who are going to come across our video for the very first time, I want to remind every one of you that in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come to this platform to preach hate. We don't come to this platform to attack people or individuals. We don't come for this platform to promote anyone. All we do here is to present Biafra to the world as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. We present Biafra to the world as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. When we call Nigeria a failed state, they themselves prove us right. Every single day, Nigeria proves us right that it is a failed state. They prove us right in their social media. They prove us right in their conventional media. They prove us right with their policies. They prove us right in their judiciary. They prove us right in their legislature. Everything that has to do with Nigeria proves that Nigeria is a failed state. So when we say it unapologetically, not out of pride, not out of grudges, not out of hate, but it is a fact that all it takes for you to see it and understand it, for you to look through. Just pay attention and look. Once you can pay attention and look at what is happening, you will understand that Nigeria is nothing but a failed state, just the way we say it. It's a failed state, and nothing can change that. No amount of propaganda, no amount of blackmail, no amount of lies will change that. It is a fact that you can't change. Every day you wake up, if you are a Nigerian and you don't know that Nigeria is a failed state, I am sorry. It means you don't know what is going on in the country where you claim to belong. But if you want to know what Nigeria is, and you are caged and captured in that Nigeria, all you need to do every day you wake up, go to their media, pay attention, listen, and apply your common sense to every information you see. Apply your common sense, because everything you are going to hear there is lies. You go to social media, 90% of the messages that are coming from Nigeria are all lies. They are all about debt. They are all about failure. They are all about lack. They are all about lawlessness. So when you look there and you see that every indices that makes up a failed state is present in Nigeria, why wouldn't you call it a failed state? Why would anybody be angry when you say Nigeria is a failed state? Why would anybody be angry when you call them what they are? And it is because of this, their attitude, that is why Nigeria is irredeemable. Their attitude have made Nigeria irredeemable. Because instead of changing their attitude, instead of looking for correction on how to make things right, they keep on blackmailing, pushing propaganda. They keep on trying to bribe. They keep on trying to exercise their fraudulent power. And that is what we see, just like in the current issue that is happening. That Donald Trump have called them out. Instead of them paying attention to make correction, they are busy bribing people. They are busy pushing propaganda. They are busy lying against. They are busy editing people's comments and videos and pushing wrong information. That is what Nigeria has become. So when we say Nigeria is a failed state, it is not a propaganda, neither is it a lie or a blackmail. It is a fact, a known fact, that all it takes is for you to pay attention and apply your common sense, and you understand where we are coming from. So my fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom that are watching this program, wherever you are watching us from, in any part of the world where you are joining us from, we welcome you. And remember, in our morning program, in our programs, every time we come here, it is always an interactive section. It is always an interactive section. All it takes is for you to join us to air your opinion. Whatever be your contribution, whatever you want to say, join us and air your opinion. It is allowed in this platform. This is a platform for public opinion, a platform for the people to express themselves. Nobody is going to hold you captive here, or nobody is going to direct you on what to say or what not to say. Nobody is going to cajole you or try to manipulate your word. Whatever you say here is what we are going to project. And you are entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. Every opinion that you have here, you are entitled to express it and defend it. It is not just expressing it, you have to defend it. That is why this platform is here. A platform for the Biafrans to express themselves, including non-Biafrans that have questions for us, those that feel that they have superior argument. We welcome them as well. We welcome them. So this evening, we have come this evening once again to continue on our program, to continue on our message, in the same line of message that we preach in the morning. And this evening, we are taking a topic which says, MAZI NNAMDI KANU legal earthquake. MAZI NNAMDI KANU legal earthquake motion filed to halt judgment as international pressure mounts. MAZI NNAMDI KANU legal earthquake motion filed to halt judgment as international pressure mounts. Our Supreme MAZI NNAMDI KANU is a very strong man. From the things you are seeing today, if you are not yet convinced that MAZI NNAMDI KANU is the chosen one and he knows what he's doing, now you are convinced. This is not the time to be scared. This is not the time to walk away. This is not the time to begin to shiver. It is time to act and act more. And you can see MAZI NNAMDI KANU acting and acting more. MAZI NNAMDI KANU went to the appeal court by himself to file a motion to stop the judgment that the Nigerian government planned to put on him to pronounce on the 20th. He went personally to go and file that motion. Yes, MAZI NNAMDI KANU went by himself to file a motion to halt that very motion. And many of us must have seen the video flying everywhere as MAZI NNAMDI KANU went to the appeal court to file that motion. And you can see support. Even the people in the appeal court, the workers of the appeal court, were hailing MAZI NNAMDI KANU. They couldn't control themselves. Some of you have seen the video. And if you have not seen the video, we are going to try to bring up the video and show you. MAZI NNAMDI KANU is not relaxing. He's not just saying a word and he sits back. He is fighting for you. He is fighting for me. He is pushing every necessary buttons. He is pushing every button necessary to make sure that Biafra wins. And I bet you Biafra will continue to win. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter how they say it. MAZI NNAMDI KANU went personally by himself to go and file that motion in the court. And people saw him and captured him on video. You know, the presence of MAZI NNAMDI KANU is like an earthquake. The presence of MAZI NNAMDI KANU gives courage. When he smiles, the entire Biafra land smile. When he smiles, the entire Nigeria, not even the entire people, all the indigenous people in Nigeria that has conscience, they smile. Because they know what he stands for. They know what he's fighting for. I want us to listen and hear, see MAZI NNAMDI KANU as he was captured in the court. Yesterday, he went personally just to file that motion. Yesterday. He was captured yesterday. I want you to look through and see what he's doing.
I still believe that 740.
That is MAZI NNAMDI KANU. He went to the appeal court yesterday to file that motion. And that was MAZI NNAMDI KANU giving directions with his lawyers who are helping him out to do so many things there. And that is how it is. MAZI NNAMDI KANU is not giving up. If you think he has finished, he is just starting. And I bet you, when MAZI NNAMDI KANU stood in that court and tell that man that you cannot sentence me, you cannot convict me. He didn't just say you cannot convict me and go to sleep. He said it and he go to work.
Some of the errors and mistakes. Not just in that judgment. This is where you should be. Absolutely. All your resources. And the fundamental error, some are not at the main judgment. Page 22, page 25, page 26, page 27. The main thing about that has that the laws have not found any prosecution. There's still limited back in laws to the high court. For the benefit to correct it. Oh, it is true. You're right. They're not correcting it. So I have to come back here. I will for them to correct it. Yes, they don't correct it because it's an error on the face of the record. Yes, especially with 7. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, well, I need to know because how could I sit at my account 7?
That is MAZI NNAMDI KANU putting things together against the 20th. When MAZI NNAMDI KANU say you can't convict me, he didn't just say it and go to sleep. MAZI NNAMDI KANU is working tirelessly, standing up for you, standing up for me, making sure that our voice is heard. You can see what he was pointing out in that very place where he was talking. A lot of mistakes that they have made. Some corrections were made, but they didn't make that corrections officially. The court will make corrections. In their papers, they write a different thing and they say a different thing. They say different things in the court and they write a different thing. A judgment will be passed, it will not be put down. Corrections will be made, it will not be made down. So MAZI NNAMDI KANU has to go by him own self. Look at him sitting there, making the necessary corrections by him own self, reading everything word to word and making correction. So when you hear MAZI NNAMDI say, you cannot convict me, it is not out of pride. It is not because he just wants to say a word. It is because there is no ground anywhere for them to convict MAZI NNAMDI KANU. There is no ground anywhere for them to convict MAZI NNAMDI KANU. All the shenanigans you are seeing they are doing in the court is illegal. They have no ground whatsoever to convict him. You can see the difficult process MAZI NNAMDI KANU has to go to make all the corrections by himself. If you listen closely, you see so many errors in the files. And I bet you those lawyers who were there all this while, these senior advocates, will not have this time to go through the cases of MAZI NNAMDI files, the way MAZI NNAMDI KANU is going. These errors were there. All this while, these senior advocates were carrying this call, they come to the court there, they speak grammar, and they go back home. They could not be able to identify these things MAZI NNAMDI KANU is identifying now. You can imagine senior advocates of Nigeria with so big title that have chambers. Senior advocates that had chambers that we are leading the case of MAZI. All these mistakes MAZI NNAMDI KANU is seeing now and pointing out to correct, they were all in that file. They were all in his case file, and nobody were not able to point it out or correct it and go and do what they had to do. MAZI NNAMDI KANU has to take the pain of doing everything by himself. Yesterday, he has to go and do both the printing, both the typing, both everything. He has to go up through to all over again, going offices to offices to correct things, with security men with him from the DSS. You can imagine. What you are seeing here is lawlessness in Nigeria to the highest order. The lawlessness of Nigeria is really disturbing. The lawlessness in Nigeria is nothing to write home about. But I thank Chukwu Gabiamo. Every one of us must continue to pray for MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Every time you kneel down, make sure you put MAZI NNAMDI KANU in your prayers. We are praying. And we know that 20th we mark the beginning of the victory. It doesn't matter what the court says. I am not talking about my victory based on what the court is going to say. When I speak about the issue of MAZI NNAMDI KANU, I do not base my hope on what God will say. I base my hope on Chukwu Gabiama, who gave him that assignment to carry out. I base my argument on that very Chukwu Gabiama, who gave him that very assignment to carry out. And because it is Chukwu Gabiama that gave him that assignment, I believe that he will make everything good. No matter how difficult it is, no matter how bad it is, no matter how they try to maneuver and change things and make things different, we will continue to follow up and we will continue to look through and see everything the way it goes. So, my fellow Biafrans, every one of us must continue to pray for our Supreme MAZI NNAMDI KANU. We must continue to show solidarity. We must continue to show support. If there is nothing you can do, pray for MAZI NNAMDI KANU. One of the important things, those of us that are coming on media, we have to give MAZI NNAMDI KANU a voice. How do we give him a voice? Just like this program that has to do with this motion, we have to make it go viral. Every program, every picture that has to do with this very motion that MAZI NNAMDI KANU fire, put it on your platform, put it in your program, share it and make it go viral. Let the world hear about the injustice that Nigeria is planning against Nnamdi Kanu. And we say that that injustice will not stand. That injustice will never stand. It doesn't matter how they try. It will never stand. And that is what we are saying. That is what we continue to say. The injustice that Nigeria is planning against MAZI NNAMDI KANU can never stand. And every one of us have to wake up. Join MAZI NNAMDI KANU and speak up loudly. Join MAZI NNAMDI KANU and speak up loudly. We must give him a voice. We must give him a voice through our programs. We must give him a voice through our actions. We must give him a voice in whatever we do. We must give him a voice. You must not get carried away. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what happens, don't be distracted. Continue to give a support to MAZI NNAMDI KANU. There are so many ways you can support him. There are so many ways you can support our Supreme MAZI NNAMDI KANU by giving him a voice. Join the brokers, share the brokers, share it in your WhatsApp group, share it in your Instagram, share it in your Facebook, share it in your X handle. Let's continue to speak because this is a very important moment, a time where the whole world is focused on Nigeria. A time that the whole world is focused on Nigeria. This is an opportunity for us to make sure that our voice is heard. Because if our voice is silenced at this time, if we cannot make our voice heard this, I don't know when this opportunity is going to come again. It's a lifetime opportunity that no sensible person will like to lose this opportunity. No reasonable person will like to lose this opportunity. A lifetime opportunity. We have waited for it. MAZI NNAMDI KANU has waited for it. And you can imagine, even MAZI NNAMDI KANU in detention, still yet, he never gave up. MAZI NNAMDI KANU in detention, he never gave up. It is sad. He never gave up. Today, when we talk about MAZI NNAMDI KANU going to the court to file the case by himself, and some people are doubting it. When we say that MAZI NNAMDI KANU went to Supreme Court, exactly, Supreme Court, today, he went to Supreme Court to file some time, sensitive process, crucial to his case. Some people doubt it. Many people we are thinking this, we are not like the zoo that spill lies. And for those doubting Thomas, those who doubted, the people that doubted, the lead counsel of MAZI NNAMDI KANU, Aloy Ejimako, was able to provide evidence, picture evidence of MAZI NNAMDI KANU filing those motion by his own self. With the videos that we showed them, those are evidence. Because, you know, Nigeria, they think that the way they make their propaganda and blackmail, they think that this is how everybody is. They think that the way they move on propaganda and blackmail, they think that is how everybody is carrying propaganda and blackmail. That is MAZI NNAMDI KANU filing the motion. Live, he filed the motion live by himself in the court today. The person you are looking at there is not a ghost. He's not a spirit. The person you see standing there is MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. That is him. And this place where I brought it from now, this is the verified platform of the Legal Counsel of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu, Aloy Ejimako. This is a verified account. And he wrote, he said, to those who ask me, I hereby confirm that MAZI NNAMDI Kanu went to the Supreme Court today to file some time sensitive process crucial to his case. I was even taking this today, not even yesterday, today. Those videos, because I didn't see that video in the morning when I had my morning program. I just saw those videos this evening. So during our morning program, those videos were not out. So that very motion was filed today. Supreme Court, not appeal court, Supreme Court. Thank you for that correction. In the Supreme Court. He filed the motion in the Supreme Court. Look at it. That is the verified account of Aloy Ejimako. To those who ask me, he hereby confirmed that MAZI NNAMDI Kanu went to the Supreme Court today to file sometimes sensitive processes crucial to his case. That is MAZI NNAMDI Kanu himself. Look at him. That's MAZI NNAMDI Kanu himself. He went there by himself. That is how important the case is. It is not a joke, and the whole world is watching. The whole world is watching. For those who think it's a joke, it is not a joke. The whole world is observing and watching. And those of us Biafrans, all we need to do is to continue to pray for MAZI NNAMDI Kanu for victory. Pray for MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. Don't ignore. Thank you, Onyeka Chris. Pray for MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. Don't overlook any information. Don't ignore any information. We don't have any hope in Nigeria. Don't think you have a hope in Nigeria. Our hope is on Chukwu Okike. And we believe that by his grace, by his special grace, that MAZI NNAMDI Kanu will come out with victory. He told, the same way he told Buhari in 2015, you cannot jail me. He told Buhari to his face, you cannot jail me, and Buhari is gone. MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is here. He's still telling you on Motosho. On Motosho, you cannot convict me. Even if the British have instructed you to convict me, you will not succeed. Not this time that Nigeria is designated a country of particular concern. International observers are watching. International observers, they are watching. They are following up the case of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. Everything is in the public. They can't hide it anymore. So we are waiting for them to see what is going to happen on the 20th. With all this motion that MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is filing in preparation, we shall see what is going to happen on the 20th. It is here already. Next week, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday. It is here already. So every one of us, every day before you go to bed, make sure you pray for MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. As for Nigeria, Nigeria is gone and gone forever. There is nothing that is going to save Nigeria, not after the assault of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu, the abuses of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. They will never ever recover again. Nothing will make Nigeria to recover. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. They will never recover. For these atrocities they have committed against MAZI NNAMDI Kanu, they will not recover. A criminal country. Go to their media and see how disgraced they are. Every day you go to their media, they are jesting and playing in their media. Let's go to their media and see what they have in their useless Arise television. Let's go there and see what they have in the Arise TV.
The editorial function in the All Nigeria Editors Conference warned that Nigeria risks losing its voice in the global media space due to the growing influence of artificial intelligence and foreign control.
Sorry, let me bring it forward so that you can see. What nonsense they are spilling in their media. What nonsense they have in their media, because their media is a corrupt media, a very corrupt media that has nothing to offer to the masses. So when they bring their corruption, we expose them in their corruption. When they come with their evil, we expose them with their evil. That is why we are here. And we will continue to expose them for as much as we can. They cannot escape it. They can never escape it. Let's see what
policy, but do so with knowledge and fairness. Your aim
all raises important questions
I don't need
about
that idiot.
press freedom and accountability. I'll take some reaction. Imran wrote, "That's a fair point from the president. Freedom of expression comes with responsibility. Every citizen should verify before amplifying. However, government too must earn trust through transparency and accountability. When truth is accessible, misinformation loses power."
The greatest misinformation industry we have is Nigerian government and their media. The conventional media and Nigerian government, they are the greatest misinformation group we have. So when they push this blame to the people, I laugh. The greatest misinformation center we have is Nigerian media. But every time they accuse social media, even in this program, you will see how they lie. You will see their lies.
Wrote on X, "Nothing tarnishes the image of a country more than the actions and inactions of those in authority. Compare the action or inaction of a judge, a minister,
Of
a
course.
senior police officer,
Of course.
a governor, etc., with a random post of an angry youth. Which one weighs more?"
Thank you.
Well, the chairman and editor-in-chief of this state media group and Arise News channel, Prince Nduka Obaigbena, speaking during the All Nigeria Editors Conference, warned that Nigeria risks losing its voice in the global media space due to the growing influence of artificial intelligence and foreign control of digital content, raising concerns about Africa's position in the global digital economy. The media mogul announced the launch of Leke, a new social media platform designed to challenge the US and Chinese dominance in global content distribution. Let's take a look.
AI is changing the format of Google and the format of the search engine. And it's going to change how journalism is run. And therefore, as Africans, we are confronted by a world where one or two countries controls distribution. That is, distribution of content through social media is controlled principally by the US and controlled to an extent by China. So that is the future of the information age we are birthing into. What are we doing about it? How are we responding to it? At the Disney and Arise Media Group, we have launched our own channel, our own social media channel, to be released in January called Leke. And that will shape the future and challenge the dominance of the US and China.
All right, Prince Obaibena's announcement raises critical questions about Africa's position in the global digital economy. While platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok dominate content distribution worldwide, African voices and creators often struggle for visibility and fair compensation. Now, the Leke initiative, as Mr. Obaibena has highlighted, will now provide a fair platform for African content in the global marketplace. So it's not just about creating content. It's important for African media leaders to own and control distribution channels, to shape our own narrative. Congratulations, the Leke media platform will be launched in January. Excellent. A quick point, we'd like for you to tie in both
your own media to increase your corruption.
To launch Leke officially. We've seen adverts already just awaiting the launch of Leke. And Rufai said something this morning that was quite profound, which is that AI is the future editor of news. And correct. So saying that at the All Nigeria Editors Conference was instructive. But I think very importantly is that the reason why the chairman and editor-in-chief of Arise This Day Media is...
Please take us to the main thing we are here for, not this rubbish.
Of Africa, telling African story being given or distributed. What is
U.S. President Barack Obama specifically to plot the removal of President Goodluck Jonathan from office ahead of the 2015 election over Christian genocide? Amechi spoke during a public lecture on Monday, stating that he never reported Jonathan to Obama and that the only place you can report a president is to the National Assembly and to God. Let's take a look.
There's a video you could have shown you that Amechi them went to America. I never went to America. That was here in Lagos. Lagos, I was in the meeting. American government, without anybody petitioning to them, who are they God? After the president told that person. So how can I petition the American government? What would they do? But American government came here. After speaking to other countries, what they come to do? Good luck, don't rig. If you rig, will not recognize you.
Lie.
Position. If you visit violence, will not recognize you. So they went to the president and told the president their mind. We are here for free and fair election. Please don't. Opposition, if you dare try violence, this is our response to it. But Nigeria said, oh, we went for Christian genocide. We went to report Goodluck. Do you report the president? The only place you can report the president is either the National Assembly or God. Not America.
All right, Dr. Lati Amechi has clarified, but I'm going to run through these stories and discuss all of those together. Well, in the meantime, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu has defended recent comments made by U.S. President Donald Trump on insecurity in Nigeria, insisting that the remarks reflect the country's grim reality. Speaking with journalists at the National Assembly in Abuja, the former Abia State governor and senator representing Abia North said Trump's statements on religiously motivated killings should not be dismissed, noting that both Christians and Muslims continue to fall victim to extremist attacks across the country.
Donald Trump said the truth. Nigerians are being killed, whether they are Christians or Muslims. Are they not being killed? If they kill people in Plateau, they go to a church in Plateau, those they will kill are Christians. If they go to Benue, the majority of people they will kill in Benue are Christians. If they go to Zamfara, majority of people they kill in mosque there are Muslims.
You see, madman. A politician. You see the way he put his own narrative.
So we should call a black name on them without any beating. They will be smoked out. But let me tell you, before President Trump says a word, mind you that the American intelligence community must have found out where these people are living. Plus, we are talking in rhetoric, and you can see Nigerian Air Force. Possibly, the information that has been given to them by the U.S. authorities that say they are there. And you see Nigerian Air Force in the last 3 days bombing the homes of these people. And that is what it should be. We should not pity anybody who is a terrorist. We should not. And we are working diplomatically to make sure that we put our house in order. It will be so diplomatically.
Senator Kalu's remarks highlight the delicate balance Nigeria must strike between accepting international security as...
Bro Christian, are you there?
My dear brother, you didn't hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing you now. I wanted to be sure that I can hear you.
Yeah, this Orji Kalu, now another week you they see there, so another
real week. This one, if you get chance, you go watch past me, you.
Another psycho fan you they see so because if they mention Fulani now because Buhari don't go under the belly of the beast. The evil that Buhari brought has took him. Now I had him mention Fulani and he said that this and that. When Buhari was there, he was hobnobbing with Buhari, telling our people that Buhari will come and kill them. You remember when he told them that the president is coming with Tokono jet? You remember?
Exactly.
Now
he will go and arrange with Tokono jet.
Yeah. Now Tinubu is there. Now he found his voice against Fulanis, you know, because, oh my God, these people, oh.
He even said, look at the way he was speaking. He didn't even find his voice. He said if they go to Benue, Christians will be the majority, they kill. If they go to Plateau, Christians will be the majority. If they go to Zamfara, lie from the pit of hell. He's still lying.
Pure lie. Yeah, he just want to make that both sides, because that is only how they can be confident that they will not run out of favor or confrontation with the powers that be.
And remember, he has a lot of property in the US. And Trump no send you.
Yes, you see?
If he talk rubbish, Trump go smash up. Trump no be like Nigeria when they go jail after they say they made a
leave. Exactly.
He knows very well.
Chineke,
he can't there.
Chineke, no, come join because if they make Chineke then they talk say new media. Well, we've known them forever that they don't like the new media is a light, you know, the light that came to overshadow darkness, and Nigeria is darkness. The politicians are darkness, the medias are darkness, and they don't like light. So all these guy, I don't know. I know say okay, Caribou and whatever, you know, maybe not normal guy.
I didn't even know that idiot is an Igbo man or owner of this arise.
Agent for the British. I'm telling you, they just put them there to, you know, like they front them. The colonial master front them. He said chairman, pure lie. You know, these people, we know them. So, but you know, the thing is this: the youth. Light has come, and nobody can take that away anymore. A time is coming. Sure, this channel TV, Arise, and the rest of them, they will not. Nobody go care about them anymore.
Nobody will pay attention to them.
The time is here already. They are one of like BBC don't get fucked up so badly. You know, BBC is finished because all the years of them parading government talking point, they're always on the path of evil, globalists. Everything is lie, narrative. You know, they don't speak about the reality, the things that people want. They will put it under. So Nigeria, nobody trusts with media. Any thing, leke, whatever. You are wasting your time.
Who won't join their
leke bull crap? And they are mad people.
Another system to manipulate the youth and make sure they control your own narrative.
Yes.
Anything where you talk, they will treat them with their leke.
Yes. And continue to keep together their demonic entity that will never do well, never ever. They will not talk about the written that will bring solution to the people's problem. No, not to patch, manage it. Don't say this, don't say that, so that Nigeria, you don't rock the boat, you don't spill the pain. Everything hide. They never speak. They should be talking about how to solve the problem of Christian genocide in the country. They are not saying it, and they know that the solution is abolish this blasphemy law. That is the only solution. If they will not agree, then let them go. That is what they should be talking. No, na leke, na be the new one now.
You see these people, I want you to see the lie where Rotimi and Wechi they lie against Goodluck Jonathan. The lie. I want to hear what Agbati will talk, because Agbati was part of that government. Make us see the lie. These people are evil. This is Agbati.
100%.
A devilish man.
100%.
You will hear what he will talk. Liar.
And maintaining sovereign dignity while acknowledging Trump's controversial statements as factually accurate, he simultaneously holds America partly responsible for creating the crisis through destabilizing the Middle Eastern and Northern African regimes. His call for deeper U.S. cooperation recognizes that Nigeria's security apparatus needs external support despite the uncomfortable optics of foreign leader publicly criticizing the nation's failure to protect its citizens. Meanwhile, the African Union Commission chairperson Mahmoud Ali Yusuf on Wednesday rejected accusation of a Christian genocide in Nigeria, urging people to think twice before making such statements. Yusuf added that the first victims of Boko Haram are Muslims, not Christians.
The first victims of Boko Haram are Muslims, not Christians.
Now, African Union something. These are the people that we are planted in
devils.
Planted in African Union in
satanic flag where they him back. This United Nations.
Yeah, they planted.
Now this United Nations want make Trump destroy, make Trump tear this thing.
He has to. He has to because they are agent of darkness. This UN. Then go put all these Muslim Arabs, all these people like that woman, one Fulani woman for UN. Then they thwart every effort.
Look at this man's face.
Yes.
Look at AU chairman denies Christian genocide claims.
You see, these people, their agenda, their set is to see entire Nigeria become Islamic nation, and from there it will spill over little by little. Nigeria is their target, to capture it, make it Islamic Sharia country, and they planted people in strategic position, UN and the African Union, and they just plant them. All these Muslims. This one are terrorists. I'm telling you.
Raw terrorists. This one is look at his face. Look at this.
They hate Trump. Yeah.
You see what I need just to talk.
Yeah.
Something that we have evidence, eyewitness account to full ground.
Yes.
Evidence on video,
okay.
On video, everything.
Okay.
And you see the most annoying thing, you see how evil the media is.
Yeah.
Nigerian media, they will just go and bring this nonsense.
Exactly.
Showing it
to counter the truth.
Promoting that.
Yeah. To counter.
They will ignore the truth.
Yeah.
And these are the kinds of things projected to the world.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy.
This kind of nonsense is not supposed to come in any Nigerian media. If
exactly.
Peace.
Exactly.
If anybody speaks in this manner, you don't even have to talk about it. You ignore him completely. Ignore him.
Massachusetts, the Nigerian media, all these arise, all these Ruben Abati, Rufai, Ojo, are they not in the country seeing the pattern of the killing of Christians? Then they go bring one. Arab talking nigger. Arab talking nigger when they na Islamism, na MP the agenda, make it now that one that arise, they can't they play, you know. But the evidence is of everybody can see the evidence of the massacre of Christians in Nigeria, and they come to God. Yeah.
These people. That is why they nobody then go congratulate go congratulate a 93 years old man. When no contest election for Cameroon, they go congratulate him.
Yeah.
A 93 years, a dead man, somebody who is dead already.
Yeah. All these criminals.
A man, when they be on his body, if he stand, he can't.
Yeah.
His brain is dead completely.
Exactly. All these criminals you see, they hate Trump with passion. You know why? Because Trump has come to destroy. It's not an easy fight. It is a fight. It's not an easy one because they continue to gang up against him. But everything is everything is light. I tell you that they are in a serious battle now with BBC and because of course BBC but Britain, you know, in serious even now, even anonymia now, because Trump is trying to look out for the oppressed people of Christians in Nigeria who have continue to be systematically taken out. For years, it's been going on. All this UN and all this EU and whatever, they know about it. They just keep quiet because they are on that program to settle all the terrorist Fulanis in Nigeria. All of them. They've been on it. But now, God has raised a guy who will ask questions.
You see that story that guy told?
Yeah.
That guy told in the north.
Yeah.
This thing started even before the show. I was in the northern part of Nigeria when this happened. I stayed in the north for 7 years.
Okay.
I was in Bauchi State for 7 years. During this time, when they talk about in 1990s, when the trouble was, I was in the northern part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Around 1992. I was in the northern part of Nigeria. All this, that time, what did they call a riot? They say riot. Kanu riot. Bauchi riot. Just riot. Yola riot. In all this, now attack against Christians.
Yes, and Igbo businesses and houses. Yeah.
Igbo businesses. Yeah. I witnessed it.
Yeah.
Somebody said that they tell me. This idiot come here, they talk. It's not even about Boko Haram. Which time did Boko Haram came into the picture? The genocide has been there even before Boko Haram.
Yeah.
It has been there. That is the major point that guy pointed out, that they wanted to kill him because of that point.
Exactly.
Because this thing has been there. You know, they try to, that is what Nigeria always do. They always try to make things look simple.
And they'll hide it.
In a very huge issue, they will minimize it and make it look ordinary, as if there is no problem.
They don't like truth at all. They are allergic to truth. Sanusi, under his watch, that is the guy that was beheaded. Under Sanusi, from this revelation now, you go see Sanusi will just go under.
Are you saying under Sanusi, or the Sanusi led the beheading of Akaluka?
Well, exactly. Yeah, but that's what that guy.
He led it now. He led it. He followed them to the police station to bring Akaluka. He was among those who were holding his head and playing on the street.
Okay. That is Sanusi, you mean, huh?
Sanusi, where you know, so you see Emir of Kanu.
Let him come and defend himself. Let him come and lie against it. No, he will not. Why would he not be called to question? If there is a life of human being that you took away, but now he could just go under. He not go talk again until everything died down. Because that is how they roll. When somebody come out and expose the hidden things, then they will just stay quiet. Now that Sanusi likes to talk, you know. He likes to dabble into politics a lot. Now that, because this thing gone viral, everybody have had it. A friend just talked to me about it now. You don't go hear from Sanusi again. You go just go quiet.
That is what they always do. Do you know that during Okuta panel, during the Okuta panel, it was mentioned in the Okuta panel now.
Okay.
It was mentioned in the Okuta panel about the beheading of Akaluka.
Yeah.
And Sanusi was also indicted. What did they do?
Nothing.
Because he's a full animal.
Yeah.
They swept it under the carpet.
Yeah.
And went ahead to make him the
emir.
The emir. Not just the emir. Before he became the governor of Central Bank.
Okay. Yeah.
Before he became the governor of the bank, was it not what's the name? Obasanjo that put in the Okuta panel. It was Obasanjo now.
Yeah.
Is it not Obasanjo that appointed Sanusi?
Yeah. Yeah. Another evil human being. Obasanjo is worse than devil itself. Obasanjo. And this is why, brothers, when we talk about this thing, under this Trump administration, we can make headway. We have to make headway, because left for these people, you see all the UN people, they always so now they can't say when you talk about Biafra, they scatter. They don't want truth.
You see, in those days when MAZI NNAMDI KANU talk those things, people go to say he was just making up stuff.
Yeah, now we see.
All those way they tell us that time is playing up now.
Yeah.
All those things. Look at somebody now. Look at the flag where they this man back.
Yeah.
Where camera the cover where he used the lie.
Yeah.
Look at the flag in his back.
Yeah. I hope that Trump will just defund them, completely defund this evil organization called UN. You see, that man went there, so you know the kind of money, the kind of pay grade of this terrorist of a guy. And most of those money coming from America. I'm telling you, America is funding them. And so these are some of the things they hate Trump, because Trump, you can't be funding people who are in return funding terrorism, funding evil around the globe.
Evil. Nobody make you come out in hand for World Health Organization.
Exactly.
When they go to form nonsense, they tell us about COVID when it exists anyway.
They say
that was why he pulled out from it. He stopped funding them. No shishi, they go there again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said that climate change, that because of the killing in the north, Christians, that because of climate change. Can you imagine that?
Why? Just imagine. Just imagine. If you talk of climate change, where did the Fulani people come from? In their area, climate, they don't be their climate, but that's today they begin see them.
Okay.
They have been living in the desert all their life.
Yeah.
They have been living in the desert. That is where they grow. So what makes it different now?
Yeah. Nigerian media, shame on them all of them, shame on them. On that their channel, Arise and this thing where that governor, former governor, I think of Borno or whatever, he came there to tell them that they have a program under Buhari administration to bring in all the Fulanis from the Sahel region and settle them in Nigeria. And the guy was asking him, are you saying that Fulanis that are not Nigeria can come into Nigeria? He said, yes. But why?
He told him, yes.
And those are the people. So, and these journalists, all these journalists, when they come, they laugh, chicka, chicka, chicka up and that. How can they not call out this type of things? That you people, you people brought these terrorists into the country. That is treason. How can you say that Fulanis who are not Nigerian can come and settle in Nigeria? Are they not Yorubas who are from Benin or wherever? So you can bring all of them into the country? Who does that? Are you going to go to South America where we have Igbos or wherever? That's not how. No nation can live like that. Absolutely not. So my brother, all the Eguns should not. Go on. So.
Okay, my brother.
Semantic references. So the complexity in the northern part of Nigeria should not be taken, that easily. So what we are saying to those statements, with regard to those statements, is that the African continent is very complex. It's not that easy to describe situations with very easy words that can be used in a not reasonable way. That's why the African Union continent, the African Union
my food,
are very clear about that. We made it clear in our statement and communique, and we would like really to stress again that there is no genocide in northern Nigeria.
All right, Tabasi, the AU chair here, maintaining that there is no genocide in northern Nigeria, but we just heard Senator Orji Uzor-Kalu saying that those that are perpetrating this sort of crime are jihadists and they should be smoked out, and we should actually give them the black name that they deserve. I'd like for you to tie in both comments, and also with the fact that, there was that viral claim with Amaechi saying that he went to the US to report President.
You see how evil they are. You see what you won't go take compare with this AU man. Orji Uzor-Kalu that said talked rubbish. Why don't she compare it with the victims in the northern part of Nigeria that are those pastors that are victims that have buried thousands of people by themselves?
Okay.
Why don't you bring their video and compare it to what this idiot is saying?
The video of that.
This thing that if they were serious, if they were sincere, there are evidence in the north. Pastors have spoken in this their platform.
Yeah, Brachus.
The Christian Association chairman in the north, have spoken.
Yeah,
and he said it's a genocide, and he made mention of facts and figures, dates where this has happened. Why don't they use it and compare with this nonsense?
Brachus, why don't they bring the video of that young man wearing red clothes? Why don't they bring his video and analyze it and the debunk with anyone that is debunkable? And you know what I mean? These are things they are supposed to be doing. No, but they always close their eyes away from the truth. All these journalists, bought and sold, brand envelope criminals who call themselves journalists. Ruben Abati, evil, dark as you see Halt, as you see him dark, as you see Ruben Abati so dark like hell. That is how the heart is so wicked and evil.
Let's hear what the idiot will say.
Former President Jonathan to Obama, your thoughts?
Well, I think that the clarification by former Minister Rotimi Amaechi is useful to the extent that, only yesterday the president was talking about misinformation and how that can create a lot of misleading, thoughts and situation. But Mr. Rotimi Amaechi himself, who is at the center of the story, has come out to say he did not go to any America to report President Jonathan to Obama. In any case, he doesn't have such powers to go and report the president of a sovereign country to the president of another country. And except anybody has any peculiar, facts to the contrary. As somebody who was in government at that time, I'm not aware that, one person can go and report President Jonathan to President Obama. Well, what I recall is that, look, there were issues at that time between the Governors Forum. It was the Governors Forum at the time when Amaechi was voted in as chairman, and there was this rival faction where Jonathan was voted in by 16 persons. So there was this dispute about whether 16 members are more powerful than 19 members within the Nigerian Governors Forum. So there was that tension, at that level between Governor Rotimi Amici, as he then was, and the villa. But I do not think that the thing degenerated to the ridiculous extent of going to report to a headmaster in the United States. But of course, that led to...
You see how evil this man is. During the time the northern governors went to meet Obama in the US, I still have a video. And I'm going to bring that video and play. Maybe tomorrow. This idiot is a liar. This is a life on the pit of hell. And even this thing that Rotimi said, somebody who was also in the villa, the same way this idiot was in the villa, have come to debunk it. What Amici said was, look at this guy still towing the line of lie.
Mm-hmm.
Still towing the line of lie because he want appointment.
Yeah.
This guy, this Abati, is on the same line with Reno Omokri.
And then Ebuala. Yes. Yes.
They are the same group.
Yes.
Talking for their belly.
Yeah.
This nonsense is that somebody, in that very occasion, somebody debunked what Rotimi said in that same program. I think I played it here. I will try to, before I finish, I will try to get that program and play it.
What exactly did Rotimi said?
Rotimi was saying that they never went to US to go and lobby for anything against Goodluck Jonathan government.
But Adiolu,
and he claimed that when Kerry came to Nigeria, that he went to Villa and then came to them. But the man never went to Villa. He only went to Lagos State.
Bro, the video. Yeah, the video of Adiolu, that Yoruba girl, he interviewed them when they came to America.
My brother, this idiot is denying it too.
Hey, God. the guy, one of the Northerners, whether a governor or whatever, he said that they should arrest Jonathan. You remember?
They should arrest Jonathan.
Hey, what do you?
Jonathan is an APC member.
Yeah.
And look at him now. You see how they say you cannot go and report president. When they say report president, what does it mean? When you go to spill lies against the president, what does that mean? Is that not a report?
Yeah.
Now he's claiming that you cannot report the president. How can you go to the US? The US is not the police. Why can you report? But that is what we are doing. When you go there to lay those complaints, is that not a report?
Even Jonathan, no, he has acknowledged it. So Ruben Abati that worked under Jonathan is coming to, oh my God, they are no. Hi God.
This man,
disagreement between Governor Amici and also
look at how he's making this simple.
Just underlying issues in Rivers State. That's to the best of my knowledge.
Look at them with Kerry there.
Yeah.
In that regard, the person should come forward. What I know is that Secretary of State John Kerry visited Nigeria also at that time.
Yes.
I think we received him in the Marina House. Yeah, on that occasion, I was the one holding the microphone to introduce the two leaders. And the whole issue was ahead of the election, and the summary was, America is interested. America will support the process. I don't know anything beyond that. Now, number two,
see lies.
Senator Jews.
This man.
Let's note very carefully. We made the point that the statement by the U.S. president should be taken as a wake-up call for the Nigerian authorities. The Nigerian authorities themselves, the Nigerian government, has issued a statement saying we are ready to cooperate with the United States to solve this problem. Now, Senator Zokalu has not said anything out of that. I didn't hear him using the word genocide, but he reiterated the same point that the Nigerian government has also acknowledged, namely that there is the problem of insecurity, there is banditry, there is insurgency, there is terrorism in parts of the country. And he made the point that, look, Muslims are being killed, Christians are being killed. The responsibility of government is to ensure that everybody in this environment is safe.
Yes.
So before the message gets lost in translation that Senator Judgement supporting Trump. No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying that we should listen to what Trump is saying because, as we say, Kanu'S, whatever happens.
Right. He said before Trump would speak, he already knows everything.
Based on intelligence. If there is cooperation, they can share that intelligence with the Nigerian authorities. As for the AU Commission chair, what he's saying basically is that the situation in Nigeria is far more complex. It's not something that you can just fit into a stereotype, because oftentimes the Western media tends to mischaracterize, situations in Africa.
Just imagine
that Minister Yusuf Tuka, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, whom I quoted earlier, was making after his interaction with Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
He said, look, he has provided facts that people may not accept within the Western space. That he will hope that his interview will be, reported verbatim, so that nothing gets misconstrued. So,
translation. All right.
Correct perspectives, some people would, depending on their persuasion, would lean in one direction or the other. But our issue is that the Nigerian government still has a lot to do to protect everybody, whether Muslim or Christian or what are those?
Very well said. We have to protect us.
Animals.
All right. So, Dr. Bati, you said that you didn't hear Orji Uzor Kalu using the word genocide. But we've heard from, other governors, state governors in Nigeria, using that term. Before I come to you, off of the back of the fact that the AU is maintaining that there is no Christian genocide in Northern
Show them
Nigeria.
the one the governor said.
Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang said that the violence in his state is not a clash between farmers and herders, but is a genocide instead.
A governor is saying this. Look at it.
It's not a clash between farmers and herders.
You see? A governor.
Please hear me and hear me well. What has been happening is genocide. And I want the international community to notice.
You see?
We think we know those behind it. We are coming after them.
This is a governor speaking.
Yeah.
Already, number of arrests have been made. And we know that those arrested are only agents of the masterminds behind these attacks.
Okay.
And we know that there are powerful forces behind them.
Okay.
By the grace of God, we will not only expose them, we will break their ranks.
All right, as complex as Nigeria is, Rufai, we've heard from Plateau State Governor use that word genocide. We also heard from the former Benue State Governor, what's his name again? What's his name again? The former Benue State Governor, actually used the word genocide to describe the killings in that area as well.
The truth is blunt. Yes, there is Christian genocide.
Simple.
No matter how we try to change the narrative. But there is Christian genocide. I've read the definition. Once you have the intent to kill, cause bodily harm,
just imagine.
For people, is genocide.
Okay.
See, the reason why they are running from the word genocide because they know the target gives an international implication. That's the same reason why Israel was running away from that type of genocide in Gaza.
Yes.
Like they run away from it, they don't run away from it. It's Christian genocide.
Simple.
Fix it and let it.
Why are they denying it?
Main point. That really is the main point. Christians are being killed in Nigeria. Nigerian government cannot run away from this. This is the
good job,
fact, because we have heard from your constituents, pastors, taking stories from Judgement. We have seen proof. We have seen fact that Christians are being killed en masse. Huge numbers of Christians have died. Well, before we take our milestone story, let's highlight some more reactions to the public confrontation between FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and Naval Lieutenant AM.
My brother, you can see how evil these people are. See how this Agbati is an evil man.
100%.
I thank God for Rufai. Sometimes Rufai can be bold and say things that they don't require.
We know. Rufai is at least, if I have to, maybe I can score him.
He can't hide anymore. He just say it the way.
Exactly. Do you know that this man, Wike, is like him and Omotosho, they are working in he and Wike, that Omotosho, but all of them will be exposed. A time is coming. And they shall destroy themselves. All these evil enemy people, they shall destroy themselves. I saw part of why I came here was I saw a video this evening, or like afternoon though, when Nnamdi Kanu was at the Supreme Court and the staffs of Supreme Court, they were hailing, have you seen that, bro?
Yeah, I played it before I started the program. I just played it now.
Okay, so it gladdens my heart. And Christian, that guy for the zoo, all those YouTubers, Tunubu, Boala, then they give little money here and there. We just come to spin everything upside, but it is what it is. So they can, yeah, they're just giving them so many of them, lots of them YouTubers in the zoo. Tunubu and his boys, they share money to them to come and run their mouth, talk what they don't even know. You know, so but it's all right. We just have to keep doing what we are doing, and our people back home, when they listen to all these things, maybe they will also hear or learn one or two things. They don't mean well. The politicians don't mean well. The media, because anybody that cannot tell you the truth, it doesn't matter. If you cannot speak the truth, you don't mean well. So you just want people to go to sleep while bad things continue to happen. Oh, Diego. But Oji, now, okay, she's doing well by bringing it up, and yeah, that's what it is, bro.
Well, thank you so much, MAZI NNAMDI KANU. You know that he went when we were having program in the morning. He was not yet there. He went to I think Supreme Court this afternoon to file those motions.
Also,
he went there.
Also, it's possible. Also, so the DSS, they allowed him to, or they escorted him. Oh, I don't know how it goes. Maybe
they escorted him. They were with him there. You saw them there in that video. They were there.
Yeah. So what I mean, he can just tell DSS that he has an appointment with Supreme Court, or that he wants to go there. Anyway, I don't know.
Of course, he's defending himself. They have to give him access.
Okay.
Everything he wants to do in order to defend himself.
All right. Good.
It is his duty to submit those things by himself, because he is the one defending himself. He doesn't have any, in that case, he doesn't have any lawyer.
Yeah,
all they need to provide security for him to go anywhere he wants to go.
Yeah.
Get the documents, print and submit what he wants to submit.
Yeah, as it is now, from now to that 20, the Supreme Court can now, because it's the highest court in the land, Supreme Court, so they can now kind of make their own pronouncement by saying, okay, we have a day, and that will now kind of cancel whatever coming up on the 20th. You know what I mean, huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Bro Max, thank you for joining. Bro Max, I can see you there. Bro Max, unmute yourself. Let's hear you. Bro Maxwell is with us.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Bro Max. Oh, okay.
We can hear you, Bro Max. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. The reason why, just like Namoche Christian said, I was happy, and the look, what I saw in MAZI NNAMDI KANU today when he went to submit his, file his case, I was impressed. I was impressed.
Very much.
When immediately that video came out, one lady from Taraba State that I got to know while I was in Zaria training. Up to today, I keep that, contact with her, and told me, he said, they call me Onyibo. Onyibo. He said, look at what your brother is doing. Look at what your brother is doing. Oh, I tell you. He said, look at what your brother is doing. Yeah, supposing they have half of this man in the north, the indigenous Hausa people will be where they are today. This is what this woman told me.
Exactly.
Madam Tabitha. That's her name. Madam Tabitha. He said if their own people had just half of what this man has, he said their own people would never be the same. Things could have changed. But our people do not know what they have. So our people don't know what they have. That MAZI NNAMDI KANU should be embraced, but it's so sudden, so sad that you see people from Igbo extraction that are standing against him on social media everywhere, including the politicians and so many of them. He said if they had a half of what this man, who this man is, they will do something. And I was so happy. You see, let me tell you, there is nothing these people will do. Like you said yesterday, it was yesterday or day before yesterday, the tweet Mike Arnold said, Nigeria has read potent propagandist, world international propagandist, lobbies to begin to write
Yes.
what I write. Just imagine what AU, just imagine this same AU was there when the people of Benue petitioned to the House of Representatives. Benue people that
Exactly.
were that are in the Biafra, they wrote petition that their land has been taken over, and when they come back home, they see strange faces, sounds. So they are writing petition. So the Hausa man or Fulani man that was there refused to read that petition. So the AU man, that stupid AU man that is uttering this noise, making this stupid utterances, didn't see those. They didn't see those. When the people were, when in Benue State, they kill a lot of people, they buy a lot of people over there. Where were these AU? Look at what is happening in Cameroon today. 92-year-old man is still the president of that country. This same stupid AU
old
cannot
man,
talk.
93, and they
This same
congratulated him.
stupid AU.
We lost you. We lost you. We lost you.
93. They congratulated him. This is the kind of things these people do. In fact, very, very bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Am I heard? Am I being heard?
Yes. Go ahead.
You see? So, how is that the movement to cause in the evidences that they have from the intelligence department, especially from their embassies? How I wish they will hear us and know that these people that Nigeria paid them to write all nonsense that they are writing. My brothers and sisters here, all of today, we have to speak out. Our voices be heard. If not, these people have all it takes, the satanic agenda, they want to get their propaganda across to this. So just imagine AU, my people. If you are AU, is going to do the people of Taraba, indigenous being pied on daily basis simply because they disagree with the unity because of this same evil with evil Nigeria. That is enormous work ahead of us. The rest, go keep our hands and in our legs. We are doing something. Voice of our people to us most. Thank you, MAZI Chooks.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. It is really, 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 really. You see, there's one thing I noticed in this very movement of MAZI NNAMDI KANU. If you listen closely to this very video, when he was pointing out all the fault and problems that are in his file, and I begin to ask myself, does it mean that these senior advocates who were in this case all this while did not see those faults? Or they saw it and they just ignored it? Because when you listen to the corrections MAZI NNAMDI KANU is making, so many mistakes that he's correcting in this very place where he is talking. When you listen to him, you see that there are so many issues in that very file. There are so many mistakes. So many mistakes that he's correcting. And that is why he's good there. They have to retype, they have to recorrect, they have to make sure that things are put in order. And I was asking myself, why did these people who were there before ignore these things? Why did these senior advocates listen to him? Just listen. So when you listen to this video and the other one I played before, he was making corrections in his case file. There are so many things that were said in the court that they didn't write, that they didn't put them down, and some judgment that were passed that were not taken into consideration, and they were not put in the file, they were not corrected. And still, these people were carrying these files like that in the case of MAZI NNAMDI KANU. And now that he's handling this case by himself, he has to be going to the appeal court to make sure that some corrections have been made, some things that the judgment that have been passed already have to be corrected in the papers. And when I begin to see all these things, I begin to wonder, what has these people been doing all this while? It becomes very suspicious.
But just, what did you just say?
I said, if you listen to that video of MAZI NNAMDI KANU, he was making so many corrections in his case file. In his word, he was saying there were some judgments that were passed that were not written down. There were some issues that were repealed, and it was not corrected in the case file. And those corrections are what he went to the appeal court to make all these corrections, and also file some other documents he has to file. So when I saw him reading out all those things with Maxwell about those corrections, things that has been, things that was not corrected, things that have been judged but that were not put in place, and he was telling them to go and type it and put it. And I was wondering, these things were in that file all this while that all those senior advocates were holding it. They called themselves senior advocates. Why didn't they make those corrections? And they were carrying those files.
Sabotage there too, eh?
Sabotage.
Yeah. Not be everybody went called Lord. You know? Some of them, all those senior advocates like that one, that old one, you know.
They were planted by Nigerian government and their whatever.
100%.
Even when I heard that man was former Chief Justice of Nigeria, I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Former Chief Justice.
Yeah. I like the fact that now NNAMDI KANU more or less is in charge in the sense that there are things he can say and do that the lawyers, you know, their lawyers, they cannot, because again they are carrying the judicial license. So it's just very good. They will be like Aloy Jumaka will be liaising in terms of legal advice because he's a professional. NNAMDI KANU is not a professional. He's just a brilliant individual, but he's not a lawyer by profession. So it's good. I believe very much that God will do if again, man, I'm telling you, God is not sleeping, bro. God is not sleeping. What do you?
Thank you so much, my brother. This is our evening program. I only have 1 hour for evening time, and I've exceeded that 1 hour. We will get to meet again tomorrow morning. We will get to meet again and continue our program. We'll do our morning section.
By the grace of God.
So my beloved brother Christian, I appreciate you for your constant support. Joining always. It's not easy to do this things alone. Each time when you appear, it becomes very, very easy for me. And we can be able to attend to questions and other things. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you a lot.
Thank you so
Please
much.
Give us your,
thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate the effort. We have to keep pushing, even though the evil ones, they are trying to continue to cause their menace, but God will overcome them. Or light will overcome darkness. Like I was listening to a brother talked about the counsel of a guy that prayed in the Bible, and the enemy came to hijack. When God answers the prayer, the enemy came to hijack, to stop the prayer, the answer of the prayer along the way. Because when Adeboye came, when Trump, God has ordained him, bring him to come and shine light upon the darkness in the zoo. Adeboye came to say that they should tell Trump to give them 100 days. What are you going to do? What are you going to do in 100 days? These are angels of darkness, you know. But you know, so that is the thing. But like you said, bro, we will continue tomorrow by the grace of God. And darkness can never comprehend the light. So we are living in the light now. And that sister today, it was good you console her. We just have to keep walking and praying, because the two can go hand in hand, you know. And I've always known that they're in big trouble. The zoo is in a big mess. Let them continue to lie to themselves. You know, they are keeping Nnamdi Kanu in a place where he's calling down the angels of heaven. So there's something will happen, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you. I appreciate you. And fellow Biafrans, may Chukwu come and guide every one of you. Thank you all for being with us, to joining us on this very evening section. Without you people there, we cannot be able to be here. I appreciate everyone that joined us on this evening program. Please, if you have not yet liked or share, like and share to all platforms, share to family and friends. Continue to join us. And tomorrow we are going to come back again. We're going to come back again tomorrow and we will continue. I see Greg. Dear Greg, I am closing and you are coming in. I'm just closing and Greg popped up from nowhere. Greg, I am rounding up and you come in. So just give us your closing word. Just give us a closing word and I kick it off. I'm closing and Greg just popped in. Greg, are you there? Unmute yourself. He's out. He's out. Maybe the network couldn't allow him. I'm just rounding up and Greg just coming again. Hopefully tomorrow morning, maybe we can continue again. Thank you so much, everybody. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of you. My beloved brother Greg, we can see again, hopefully tomorrow morning. We're going to be back again as our usual time. Please like and share everyone that is joining, wherever you join. And Chukwu guide and protect all. Thank you so much for being part of the program. May Chukwu guide and protect every Biafran, wherever you are. And may Chukwu guide and protect our leaders, more especially our Supreme Leader, MAZI NNAMDI KANU and MAZI Simon Ekpa Njoko. We pray that they will be protected and secure wherever they are. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and good night, everybody. Bye-bye. See you again next time.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear, now go with the go so. Yes, men, they kill us every day, for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they run to? Move it up. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors who eat your love. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come. It's very close and they feel when the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They don't even care, they don't even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it up. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. One of them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice.